Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Second Cup of Coffee. This is week 3 of our series called Love is Not Convenient. The first couple weeks, we talked about love is not convenient in action. And last week, we talked about love is not convenient in position. This week, we're going to talk about love is not an emotion. It's a root. It's not an emotion. It's a root. What do you mean by that, Pastor? Well, let me tell you. Ephesians 3 says, Paul speaking, I pray on my knees that God would root you and ground you in love. That you would be able to have grasp with all the saints what is the height and the depth and the width and the breadth of the love of Jesus Christ. That you being rooted and grounded in love would be able to comprehend that. So it's a root. And why do you need the root of love? Because 1 Corinthians 13, Paul writing again says love never fails. I want to be rooted in something that doesn't fail. Not my love, not my emotion, not my soul love, but the agape love of God. What is the agape love of God? Self-sacrifice. Considering even people that aren't your friends, you consider their well-being over your own. It is being willing to sacrifice with nothing in return. We see that on the cross. Jesus died for people who still thumb their nose at him, will never go to the cross, will never look for that place of redemption, and may even curse God on Judgment Day, will go that far, not realizing what they missed in the cross and in the agape love of God. In Revelations 3, as I flip there, I want to give you some grace this morning in regards to this, because I felt like God spoke this to me for you, that he's talking to the faithful church. And in verse 8, he says, I know your works. See, I've set before you an open door, and no one can shut it. For you who have little strength have kept my word and have not denied my name. God's going to open a door for you if you'll stay rooted in love. And you need to take that root of love and wrap it around the rock that is higher than you, the rock that is Jesus Christ, and not just who you know him to be, but who the scriptures lay him out to be, whether that's been your experience or hasn't been your experience. Your experience does not define God's character. You got to let the word of God define the character, not how you have had that interact in your life. I know that our emotions and our experiences can cause great belief in us, but that belief may not be real. So may not be the truth. So what he's saying here is, look, I see you, and I've set before you an open door. You read on, and he says, behold, verse 11, I'll come quickly. Hold fast what you have, that no one may take your crown. What is he saying? Don't let go. Let love be the root. Wrap it around the rock of who I am and hold on. Don't let anybody take your crown. What's your crown? It's not just a reward, but it's an identity. Don't let anybody take your identity. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what's happening in your life, don't let anybody take your identity. And he ends with, he who overcomes, I will make him a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go out no more. I will write on him the name of my God and the name of the city of my God, the New Jerusalem, which comes down out of heaven from my God, and I'll write on him my new name. I love this part and how they phrase it in the New King James. He who overcomes, I will make him a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go out no more. If you feel abandoned, or maybe you feel distant, maybe you've been holding on to your identity and you've been holding on to God, and you don't know that he's seen your strength, and you've put down your root of love and you've wrapped it around the rock, but you are so weary right now. Can I tell you out of the scriptures? Overcome. He is not punishing you. He's fashioning you to be a pillar in his house. And when he plants you, you're not going to go out anymore. Be who God called you to be. Love is not an emotion. It's a root. What you've gone through, it's not convenient in action and it's not convenient in position. But God would say to you, I understand that it's not convenient, but it's necessary, because I need pillars in this time more than I have in any other time in history. If you're going to be anything, be a pillar. in the house of God. We'd love you. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon.